Welcome to Commander Tune-Ups with the Nitpicking Nerds. This is episode 4.
Yeah, we're getting in.
We're getting deep.
This is a real series now.
It's a real series, but today we're taking on the most popular commander of all time.
Ooh.
Atraxa voice? Or no, Praetors voice. Atraxa's Praetors voice.
Way to flub it.
This one is a Super Friends deck, and this was submitted by PM Gabs. All of these are user-submitted decks. You can submit your deck to be part of our next video.
How?
Comment, subscribe. That's all you gotta do.
What do I
comment
have to,
your deck?
What do I have to comment?
Let's make sure your deck is.
Oh, you already answered me.
Yeah.
Cool. Well,
yeah,
my bad.
I did.
I was a little too forward.
Make sure you've commented below and you subscribe to us, and let us know your restrictions.
We'll respond.
Please let us know your restrictions.
Because otherwise we have to go, hey, cool deck, what are your restrictions? And then you have to respond again.
Yeah. It's fine, but you can just make it easier and put your restrictions in there with it.
Bingagans.
PM Gabs Atraxa deck. Let's
Get into it.
right into it. His restrictions. He really didn't want any cards over $200. So
None in here.
So we didn't want to add. So no duels. This is pretty much a trend with almost all the decks we've been
Turns
doing.
out people don't want duels in their deck.
They just don't want duels because they're really expensive.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the people who have duels are like, this deck's fine. I don't need any improvement.
Get proxy duels. You didn't hear that here. Just get your
Hear what?
proxy duels.
Proxy. What's a proxy duel? Why would I?
Don't worry about it. So if the main, so we also want to stick with the theme of Super Friends. So we want to be
Loyalty
based
counters.
around Super Friends. Loyalty counters, yes. As we should probably read Atraxa.
Let's do it.
What does
I want to do
Atraxa
it.
do?
I want to do it.
Take
Green,
it.
white, blue, black for a 4/4 legendary creature, Angel Horror. Does not get bounced when Thing in the Ice flips. Flying Vigilance, Death Touch, Lifelink. At the beginning of your end step, proliferate. You choose any number of permanents and or players with counters on them. Then give each another a counter of a kind already there.
So this
Like
synergizes
Planeswalkers?
with Planeswalker loyalty counters. Yep. So as the theme of the deck is Planeswalkers and Super Friends, we try to stay with at least 15. We end up with 16 in the final cut of this deck.
There's enough tutors to where it feels like 23.
Yeah, you're gonna.
There's a lot of tutors in here.
There's a lot of tutors. There's a lot of ways to go get what you need, what you want. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Boom. Page 2.
All right. First category. Categories are a little different this time.
I like this.
First category is more of a basic upgrade.
And
What
we'll
did we
these-
upgrade fundamentally?
Yes, and these are going to be quick. Like we don't need to go into details of why we did it.
Right. Half of these you know.
In the ramp section, we went from explosive veggies to sky shark.
Our favorite upgrade.
That is one of my favorite upgrades. We're going to do it every time. If you want to play both, maybe that's your thing. But it put the strictly better one in your deck first. All right, we did.
The second favorite,
It's
Farseek into Nature's Lore and 3 visits.
Yes, we put both in. We actually upgraded the ramp quite a bit in this deck from what we had.
Stayed the same with like the number of ramp cards. We
Yes.
went up by maybe 1 or 2.
We definitely cut the CMC of the average ramp card in this deck. You want to be ramping on turns one's not for ramp often, but 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And you really want to focus on 2 and 3.
You want to turn 3 Atraxa.
Yes, you do want to turn 3 tracks. You want to get it out ASAP.
Plus, such a good way of protecting your Planeswalkers.
Probably the best synergy card in this upgrade of the ramp is Astral Cornucopia. XXX.
This card is such butt.
What does it enter with?
It's
It
X,
enters
X counters.
Well, what kind of counters are that? I don't even know.
Butt counters, I think. Yeah, so it's X butt counters, and then you tap and add X mana of one color, where X is the number of butt counters on it.
Yeah, it is butt, but it's really good in this deck
just
specifically.
like this is the deck it's in.
It's exactly. All right, upgrade to the lands. Wasteland the Strip Mine.
Strict
This
improvement.
is a strict improvement. If you
Sometimes
want,
you just gotta spite that basic.
this is something where you
Get
can.
'em.
This is something where you can have both, but you might as well just have Strip Mine.
It might matter if we start to combo off later.
Especially because Strip Mine's cheaper. I mean, you might as well get the cheaper one. Overall, we down the lands to 35 and 37.
We will see that so often with our decks.
Yes.
Is we will always play less
we
lands
try and go
on average.
depending on the deck, somewhere between 34 and like
If we disagree
37,
with the average of like,
depending.
yeah, put 39 lands in your deck. It's like, I don't think you need that.
Yeah, you don't need.
Not the way we do it.
Yeah. We
Stick
added.
with us.
We put all of the on-color fetches. By on-color, we mean we didn't put any of the red fetches in.
Yeah, there's no scalding turn.
We finished up the shock lands in this, and we added more buddy lands.
Not all of them.
And Mana Confluence, City of Brass were also some adds.
Yep.
Very simple. We took Though these seem to be like mainstays, especially for cheap commander, but we weren't going cheap here. So
this is an Atraxa deck. They're never cheap.
3-color tap lands we cut. In the ideal list of most decks, you're not going to have any of these because you're going to have a nice mana base that's going to be super smooth, and you're not going to want any tap lands.
Once you get to 4 and 5 colors, I just don't want any tap lands in my deck.
We also cut these colorless lands or 1-color making lands.
Llanowar Reborn.
Core Haven.
The only 2 colorless
Temple of the False God was even cut because I just feel like you don't want all this extra colored mana.
The only 2 colorless lands in the deck are Reliquary Tower and Strip Mine.
Yes, and Reliquary Tower doesn't even feel needed.
It's fine.
It's there, but it doesn't feel necessary. It probably would be my next cut on lands.
Probably
for this deck. But very good. And we got rid of also like some of the ramp that made colorless, like Thran Dynamo. You just don't need all that colorless. You really need to focus on colors in this deck. It's a very color intensive deck.
Finally, the draw package.
This is a very simple upgrade.
Yep, we just cut Oath of Nissa because it's kind of a cantrip you don't need. Your mana is good enough, I think, that you don't need the rainbow ability.
Yeah, the rainbow ability doesn't really do
and I don't like Mind's Eye at all in a 4-color deck.
Yeah, Mind's Eye is more of a mono white deck.
Like a mono red, like, I need cards, guys.
I really need cards. And we added Fact or Fiction.
Yep.
So I guess I might over-add Fact and Fiction to some of our decks.
You do.
This is my favorite draw spell in EDH.
It's good. It's just a good spell. It's fine in here.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily need it. Replace it with whatever your favorite draw spell is.
Those are our basic upgrades. Ooh, now let's get into the meat and potatoes.
This is what you're here for. This is why you clicked on this video.
You clicked on it for your Atraxa Super Friend.
And because of the clickbaity title that I'm sure is on it. It probably says, like, click for boobs or something.
Wow, we really got lazy.
Yeah, we didn't
usually we at least imply magic, but
no, it's not even commander tune-ups. It's just click for boobs.
Click for boobs. All right, click for boobs. This is what you came here for.
Yes.
Super Friends, the Planeswalker package. What do we got for the Planeswalkers?
This is how you're gonna win because there's like no creatures in this deck.
We got a lot of Planeswalkers. There's a lot of bad Planeswalkers.
We cut the ones that don't win the game.
And we're gonna go over. We're not gonna read what these do. They'll be on screen.
Yeah,
They'll be on screen, but we'll mention why they're cut. Dovin Bond doesn't know it when he comes out with Doubling Season.
Which is a main theme you'll see.
Doubling Season is one of the biggest cards in this deck.
It's probably just the best card in the deck.
It probably is the best card in the deck. Let's read Doubling Season now.
Shall we?
Because we might as well. Because it's going to come up a lot in discussion.
I got this.
The best card in the deck.
Doubling Season. 4 and a green. Enchantment. If an effect would put 1 or more tokens into play under your control, it puts twice that many into play instead. Cool. If an effect would place 1 or more counters on a permanent you control, it places twice that many on the permanent instead. So how this works with Planeswalkers is when let's say you plus Dovin Bond, you don't get double the plus because it's puts the loyalty as part of the cost. You only get double when they enter. So you want Planeswalkers that, let's say, enter with 5 and ult with 10 because they'll enter with 10. And hey, that's cool with you because you can ultimate right away.
Yes, exactly.
Get these stupid game-winning things early on.
It's not ult right away. His plus is very weak.
His ultimate isn't even that great.
And his minus is just draw a card.
This is the one deck where we care a lot about Planeswalker ultimates.
Yes, you do. You don't usually care too much about what they do at the ultimate. You care about that 1 and that 2. Freyalise, Landwire's Fury. There's no synergy with creatures in this deck.
Naturalize is cool, but you don't care about elves.
And also her ultimate is to draw cards based on creatures. Does nothing. We cut Karen. Karen is probably the best one we cut.
It's no, I don't think so. It's way too expensive for EDH.
Okay.
7 mana for a 1-for-1 and it just dies.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I think that makes sense.
Restarting the game? What kind of person are you when you're restarting the game?
BZ still has a game to get to.
Yeah, that was from 2 years ago.
It's from way more than 2 years ago. It's only 5-6 years ago now.
A Karn restart game.
A Karn restart game that we're still waiting to restart.
Yeah, we'll get around to it.
I'm not in that one. This is Steward Elements. Ultimate does nothing at all. What is the plus? Scry 2. That's not useful. And then
0 is maybe get a land from the top of your deck.
Yeah, Oliver.
Anyway, we don't need to go super deep. We cut a bunch of the Planeswalkers. A couple ones. There's only a few we added. We added Garruk Wildspeaker, Teferi, Temple Archmage. The card's insane, and Vraska Relic Seeker.
Yep.
Hey, look, Garruk does not ult pretty much ever. Mm-hmm. But his +1 is insane. You want to ramp. There's not too many Planeswalkers that ramp. Teferi also ramps and is helpful to our plan later.
Yep. Most of the cuts at Planeswalker were also creature related. There seemed to be a lot of things around creatures in this deck, but there weren't creatures in the deck.
Yeah, there was 12 when we started. Now there's like 9.
Yeah, like so we cut any like guy that basically synergizes. Venture Sojourner being another one. Mm-hmm. Vivian Reed, just plus to draw land isn't a very good plus.
No, it is not.
All right, so we got all these Planeswalkers. What are we doing?
They're probably going to live forever, right?
They just live forever. All right, end of story. Roll credits.
We don't have credits.
Oh, well, actually, you need to protect them. Because they actually don't live forever. This is not before the mending when they just were gods. All right?
He cut Earth's head off and he was still going.
Yeah, he was still kicking. So now, we got to protect some of these Planeswalkers.
How don't we want to protect them?
With Shalai. Shalai does not really do that great of a job protecting.
It stops spot removal.
It only stops
it.
It stops spot removal. And actually, PM Gabs mentioned that he plays in a 4-player group, so he doesn't have much spot removal. Mm-hmm. So, mentioning that, you probably don't need to protect him from spot removal. So Shalai, she got the axe. All right, so we got our instant speed protection spells here. We've got the best one.
The Ultimate Dirtle.
The Ultimate Dirtle. It's even got a Planeswalker's name in it. We did a lot of Teferi cards. Teferi's protection. This is one of the best protection spells.
Probably know what it does, but Joe's going to read it anyway.
Yes, I will read it. Until your next turn, your life total can't change, and you have protection from everything. All permanents you control phase out. Exile Teferi's protection.
2 and away.
2 and away.
I love that it says. I love cards that say everything on them. There's not too many, but it's great.
Yep, this is Teferi's protection.
That's your big Dirtle. You got Cyclonic Rift. Sweep them away.
Sweep them away. Another go out we added. Windgrace's Judgment. This is a new card from the new.
I love this card.
Commander 2018. This card is very, very good.
Ooh, yeah. Read it.
It is instant speed, 3 black, green. Destroy for each opponent. Destroy target permanent.
Non-land.
Destroy target non-land permanent that those players control. It's really good.
It's 5 mana, 3 for 1.
Scaling in multiplayer. Ooh. You know I like scaling in multiplayer.
Give it to me.
Not
that way.
All right. So. Some more.
One of the better ways. I mean, you can't go around spot removaling every creature that's trying to kill your Planeswalker. So board wipes are usually your friend.
Board wipes are your friend.
There were so many in this deck when we started. We had to cut down.
We got 2 from this deck. Merciless Eviction. Very specifically, you can like just kill creatures or this. And it's like the Exile's not that good on it.
It's too expensive, I think, for 6.
And then we also cut Cleansing Nova, another choice one. Mm-hmm. It's good.
There's so many tutors. We don't need 25 board wipes.
Yes. We ended up keeping things like Austere Command, Supreme Verdict, Terminus, Toxic Deluge, all
top
really,
of the
really
line.
Cool. Also, Urza's Radiant Blast is really cool because you get
Ruinous Blast.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Urza's Radiant Blast. We destroy all non-legendary permanents?
Non-land, non-legendary.
Non-land, non-legendary permanents. So blow up. Keeps your Planeswalkers around.
Same as like Cyclonic Rift.
Yeah. And you got a Planeswalker that wipes the board. Eugene.
Spirit Dragon.
The Spirit Dragon.
I was like, Eugene?
Yeah.
I don't know nobody, no name Eugene.
Yeah, Ugin is a powerhouse. He does some more stuff. We'll get to that later.
So tantalizing.
So what do we want to do? Oh, wait, we want to get these Planeswalkers to the ultimate, because
that's the best part. It's the juice, the nectar.
Here's the main cards that really help you. You got your Commander, for starters. Atraxa.
A little slower, but gets the job done.
But it gets the job done. It gets there. Doubling Season is the best one in the deck, not close.
Yep,
Having them counter with double the amount of counters, a lot of them just ult right away.
Almost everyone in here.
Yes, almost. I think it is. It everyone?
Can't think of any that don't, but hey, let's just say most of them.
Contagion Engine, Proliferate.
Definitely slower, but if you can untap with it, you're probably ultimating something.
You also get to kill a lot of creatures with it.
I like it controls the board a little bit.
Oath of Teferi.
Oh, another Teferi card, huh?
Yeah, apparently.
Tribal Teferi.
It was already in the deck, but Oath of Teferi is a great one. Being able to activate your Planeswalkers twice is insane in the deck.
I don't really want to flicker a Planeswalker until end step, but I do want to activate them twice.
Real weird. I don't. The flicker effect's not for you.
It's like, what can you use it on that isn't a Planeswalker?
Doubling Season?
Yeah, I hope there's something else here.
Maybe if you get Flash, you can Flash it.
Eternal Witness is in here. There we go.
Gilderbear.
Gilderbairn.
Gilderbairn.
It's the cutest little magic card.
It's like I don't know. Read this card.
Yeah, so he's 1, and then Simic Hybrid, Civic Hybrid, so 3 total. For a 1/3, oof. Oofs, there it is. 2 in a Simic Hybrid, and untap it for each counter on target permanent, i.e. Planeswalkers. Put another of those counters on that permanent. So if he's in play, and he activates, he ultimates one of your Planeswalkers.
Yep.
Sweet deal. And he's in a little like frog suit, which is adorable.
He's very, very adorable.
And he's leaving little trinkets for
some
somebody.
other stuff. Inexorable Tide. Proliferate whenever you cast a spell. Sweet.
Slow, but you know.
The Chain Veil, activating your Planeswalkers extra times. Again, these are all slow compared to one card. Doubling Season.
Yeah.
The best one in the deck. We've already gone over what it does.
We don't have 5 doubling seasons.
So, this is the real build-around card here.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. This is how we're going to win the game. So there's no winning the game category. For those who are big fans of winning the game categories, this is going to fill in for that.
This is basically winning the game.
This is how you win.
You're getting your Planeswalkers to their ultimate. You're winning the game. But
usually 2 of them win the game. So what's this cute... There's this adorable little infinite combo that we put in the deck. We sprinkled in. You wouldn't even know it's here unless we walk through the whole thing.
Let's walk through this.
So this isn't the main win con. This is just something cool that you can do. It's pretty easy to pull off.
I'm not gonna lie. You're probably gonna win games like this.
It's not. I'm saying it's not hard to pull off.
It's not hard to pull off. You will. I will. If you have this exact deck list that we've put together here, with these tune-ups, you will do this in your first 10 games. I'll say.
Sure.
You're probably
guaranteed, or your video back. We'll take this video down from YouTube.
That's not gonna happen.
Sorry, guys.
So, we start without. You got the doubling season.
All right. Step 1, doubling season.
Pretty common.
Step 2, play Tamio the Moon Sage, ultimate that bad girl.
Now you've ultimate Tamio the Moon Sage,
which
her ultimate is whenever a card would be put in the graveyard
from anywhere,
you
can return it to your hand.
That's you have no maximum hand size. Also on the card.
Yes, which is cool. But we're about to win.
But we're about to win the game.
Yeah. So if you want to do this top combo, you need 13 mana if you want to do it all at once, or if you untap with doubling season, or you untap with. Let's say you're even untapped with Tamio, who's about to ultimate. You only need 8 mana. So, step 3. Frantic Search is a pretty cool Magic card, isn't it?
It's really, really good.
What if it was 2 and a blue for an instant? Yep. Draw 2, discard 2, and then untap 3 lands.
Yep.
So it costs 0 mana. Okay. And with Tamio's ultimate, you draw 2 cards and put it back to your hand. So you step 4, actually.
Draw down the 5 cards.
Yeah, draw your entire deck except for 5 or so cards.
5 or so cards. The one card you do need to find Soul Ring.
Right.
But
so if you want
there's lots and lots of tutors.
Infinite tutors. There's so many tutors.
We're gonna go over the tutors soon.
Right. You'll need Soul Ring at some point. So step 4, play your Soul Ring because you have your whole deck basically. Frantic Search one more time now that you have Soul Ring out.
Yep.
Filter that extra colorless you get from Soul Ring. This is also if you have exactly 8. Yeah. You'll need Soul Ring. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. If you have like 12 mana, forget this. But if you're tight on mana, and so let's say you have exactly 3 untapped while you're Frantic Searching, then you need Soul Ring. Otherwise, skip this step. So you filter into your 3 colors. Now you're playing Tamio Field Researcher. Ultimate that because you have doubling season.
Now you have Omniscience, the emblem.
So she
and
says
you have 0 cards in your deck.
That's why you have 3 cards left because you need to draw them with her ultimate so you don't lose. So now you ultimate that, and all your spells are free. So we're unlocking the rest of the deck now. So
now you have the whole deck in your hand.
Right. So you cast Teferi, 6 mana Teferi, Chain Veil, Tezzeret, Garruk, and you can untap 2 lands, untap 2 artifacts, untap 4 permanents, activate Chain Veil, do it again, use Teferi to untap the Chain Veil, get infinite mana, and now you play Eugene, who's back for more.
And now Ugin literally lightning bolts everybody to death.
Lightning bolt everyone to death. There's also, if Ugin's exiled or anything, you can't get it back. There's other ways, like we said, you can use Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, to tuck all their permanents.
And you can make
3rd from the top.
You can make all of your lands 5/5s, overrun them infinitely, and then kill everybody.
Infinite overruns because they'll have haste.
Yep, because they'll have haste, and so that's another way you can do it. There's
a lot of funny nonsense.
There's a lot of funny nonsense you can win. The easiest way is just to firebolt them.
Yeah, just ghost fire them. Yeah,
just kill them.
So that's this little thing you can do. Draw your whole deck with Frantic Search.
This little thing you can do. So, but making this deck more consistent, there is a large tutor package.
Oh my goodness, is there ever?
There is. So some of the ones that were already in the deck, we had like the Planeswalker tutor, Liliana Vess.
One of the reasons Terminus stayed in is because of these tutors. So just keep that in mind. Terminus is usually costing 1.
Yes, that is a good reason. Like vampiric tutoring and then getting
or mystical tutor.
Dejuru with open eyes. You can go get your Planeswalker Arena Rector. Probably Gatewatch. Go get your Planeswalker.
No Creed song? I think of it every time.
Zero with open eyes.
With eyes wide open. No?
Arms wide open?
Yeah, but he's eyes open.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
whatever.
Just one other word. Mystical Tutor. Already in deck. Get the Play the Gatewatch out of here. Not a tutor.
It's not consistent enough.
It's kind of a
what
tutor.
did Arnold Schwarzenegger say? It's not a tutor.
It's not a tutor. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. I think...
He also said, kill me. That's terrible.
I wish I knew the math on this. I know you need something like 40 Planeswalkers in this deck.
We have like 16, so...
To consistently hit 2. Yeah. It's something like that. It's really high.
It's silly.
So let's... What... He mentioned he wanted some more tutors in here. So Demonic, Vampiric were his own ideas. We just put him in
because he said he was going to.
Wargate is really good.
I love this card.
You get to go get your this.
It tutors doubling season. It tutors any of your Planeswalkers. Yep. It tutors friggin' lands if you just play it for 3.
Oh yeah, it does. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Enlightened Tutor to go get your doubling season. We also added another. We added another Enlightened Tutor target in Omniscience.
Yes.
If your deck is very expensive, this is a high CMC deck, so you really I think something like Omniscience is going to go off for you. It's really going to help you get
serves as backup for Tamiyo too.
Yeah.
Also, with Omniscience in the deck, we can now put Academy Rector into the deck. So when she dies, you exile her, and you can either get Doubling Season, you can get Teferi's Oath for some reason, you can get Omniscience, you can get an Inexorable Tide.
Yeah, you have a lot of choices here, depending on, especially because you might lose your Doubling Season. You can't, even though Doubling Season is definitely the best card in the deck, you can't rely on it every single time. It's very easy that it just might get Anguished Unmaking. Also, don't tell him. He'll be mad at us, but we put Anguished Unmaking in the deck.
We need some spot removal.
We did put 1 spot removal. Don't hate us.
He hates us, doesn't he?
He hates us.
I'm sorry. He tried.
So this deck is more... This is a pretty... It's strange, because I wouldn't call this deck competitive. It's expensive.
I don't think this archetype is that competitive.
It's not that competitive because you're super reliant on 1 or 2 cards like Doubling Season.
It's expensive. Mana wise, your spells are 5 or so.
Yeah, exactly. And it's if you're getting counterspelled and stuff like that, then you're gonna struggle. But this deck is cool.
Super fun.
It's definitely a super fun deck, and it's gonna be really consistent with these tutors. But let's talk about
comparisons.
The comparison. So,
I love this part.
The average converted mana cost of his deck of PM Gab, right? Is that his name? Yeah, PM Gab, obviously.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. PM Gab. His average CMC was 4.17.
Ours was 3.86. So
who would have thought we went down?
Lowered it a little bit.
We still haven't gone up yet.
This is still pretty expensive in general.
This is an expensive deck.
That's what we're saying.
So his deck cost $839.55.
Also expensive money-wise.
Yes.
Our version with the changes we made, $1,184.76. A
lot of this.
So this is your budget, Commander. This is just go to the dollar store, pick up the deck.
Right. A lot of this, to be fair, 1/3 of it is 1 card in Academy Rector. Academy Rector is $70, but I think it's really.
You can get one. It's good.
I like the idea. I was also thinking if you have Arena and Academy Rector, you're gonna win if you board white. So you just destroy all creatures, and then you just go in your deck. And
you get Tamiyo and you get Doubling Season. Then you play your Frantic Search. You go, ooh, look at me, and your friends go, stop doing this. It's stupid. And you go, never.
There was a lot of changes to this deck. We made about 40, I think.
Yeah.
A lot of them are smaller than you think.
Like the ramp.
Shifting around the ramp to be cheaper, and also
cutting 6 or 7 Planeswalkers.
The lands. I think we made
7 or 8.
7 or 8, maybe close to 10 in the land section because there's a lot.
At least 1 and less than 50 changes to the land.
Yes, that is true. To be exact.
Yes, to be the exact ballpark.
Planeswalkers, we did cut most. We added 3 or 4 Planeswalkers and we cut
7 or 8.
7 or 8 Planeswalkers.
Well, because we just don't think this deck needs that many. Because you want the best ways to protect them, and if you have Sorin, Lord of Innistrad, he's not protecting him, and he's not what you want to ult. Yeah. So he's just kind of there, and that's how the deck gets dirty, and that's how the deck doesn't do anything.
Yeah, those aren't the cards you want.
Pick your favorite 10 and then just jam them, because that's what you got to do.
Yeah, you can even go lower. Like we said, we arbitrarily picked 15 as a number to stick with. You don't need 15 necessarily. It can be Super Friends with...
It feels more Super Frenzy with 15.
To be fair, I have 4 or 5 Planeswalkers in my Bolas deck, and it feels Super Frenzy sometimes.
Right.
Depending on the draws I have. Sometimes you just end up with Bolas next to Bolas next to Bolas. You have 3 Bolas on the field. And that's with 5 Planeswalkers in the deck.
Right. Then you're up before everybody else, and you go downstairs, and all the presents are under the tree Santa left for you. And then you go, oh my god, I hope it's Bolas.
He's just mad. That's what... He lost.
Always.
And all my win cons were in the bottom of them. That was the game where I had I was down to 30 cards in my deck and I couldn't get anything.
And this is the video that is
about Atraxa. Yeah,
pretty much just done now.
It is pretty much just done.
It's on to final thoughts here. How'd you like the deck?
This deck's cool. I'm
most expensive one we'll do for a while, probably.
Atraxa is so popular.
So popular.
And I'm not
cool flavor. Everyone wanted a Planeswalker deck forever.
Mm-hmm.
She's the strongest of that cycle. They really pushed it. She's got 4 annoying abilities.
I don't even know if she's the strongest. For being legit.
I think Bray's better.
I think Bray is better.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you want...
For combos.
Especially if you're looking to be more competitive. I think Bray is probably super competitive.
Probably.
If you build
people view her as the strongest.
Atraxa. She is the coolest. She has the coolest art.
Ridiculous hype, yeah.
She's really, really cool.
So for that reason, she just skyrocketed to the most popular commander instantly.
Yes. Atraxa, the most popular commander of all time, and she'll probably continue being one of the most popular.
I mean, at least on EDH she's up by 1,500 or 1,600 decks.
Really? She's
yeah. It's she's 5192, and the next one is Mara, and she's 3522.
Well, that's good.
If you want to be hey, I don't care how popular something is, I want to do it. It's cool. This is the deck for you. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had fun building tuning up this deck.
Me too.
This was a fun one. It did take us a while to get to it,
but this should be up Monday.
I hope so.
These are all up on Mondays. This is our schedule.
So,
yes, one more time for people who skip to the end of the video right away. How do they get their deck on this show?
Oh, well, you go down to the comment section below.
Okay, I can do that.
Below. The only spot the comment section is. It's not above us. It's not to the side. It's below.
You check any YouTube video, they always say comment section below. We're not going to do that to you. That's really cringy.
Comment section below. Go to the comment section below.
Below.
Leave a comment with a link, a tapped out link preferably.
Below.
To your deck list. And tell us any restrictions you have for the deck. Do you not like combos? Tell us. Can you only afford about $20 in cards? Tell us.
Do you hate the card Cyclonic Rift? Me too.
Tell us. Yeah, tell us you don't want Cyclonic Rift in your deck. That's good to know. I would like more. Not that I haven't enjoyed doing the ones we've done. I would like more restrictions on these decks. I think 3 out of the 4 really haven't had restrictions up to this point.
Yeah, they kind of go all out.
I want more restrictions. I want to hear you don't like infinite combos.
I want to hear that you have a budget of 5 cents.
Yes. I wouldn't mind. A budget of $20 was fun too. I want to.
5 cent budget would be pretty tough.
Not that these aren't a challenge. These are fun. Atraxa is super fun to do. I want more restrictions. What is your restriction? What don't you like in EDH? Yeah. What do you love? What do you play EDH for? Tell us.
Tell us in the comments below.
Yes. Tell us in the comments below why you play EDH even.
All right. So that was this.
This was
that.
This was Commander Tune-Ups. Episode 4.
And we'll see you next time.
And we will see you next time. I feel like we're forgetting something. Is there a sign-off?
Nope. This is it.
All right. Like, share, subscribe.
Got it in there.